I'm very excited and nervous to start this challenge. There is no way back, it's time to burn the boat. Hello, my name is Alan, I am 35 years old, I'm married, sorry for my fan club. We have a toddler and a cat. So I'm here today because I realized recently a few things about myself. I connected all the dots together and here is what's going on. Over the past year and a half, I took about 60 pounds. We usually say we are what we eat. In my case, I would be a giant bowl of pasta with cheese inside a huge French baguette. I clearly used food to compensate on some kind of emptiness I had within me. I was not able to identify it, and to be completely honest, I was too afraid to identify what was wrong because of the potential consequences this could have on my life. But wait a minute, my wife and I both have a job, we are all healthy, we have a roof on top of our head at night, and we live in one of the safest countries of the world. So what's going on? This is what happened. I have a 9-to-5 job and I cannot find any kind of reward or any drive in what I do every day. And this is an issue. I also felt into the routine of going from home with the household work, driving to the daycare, into the rush hour, then driving to work in front of the computer for 8 hours a day, then going back to daycare and at home again doing household work. Being in front of the computer, it's really not for me. I really look like a zombie at the end of the day. And at some point I used food as a support system. Basically I sacrificed the long-term meaningful happiness for a short-term immediate satisfaction of my desires. And that's not good. That's not the way. So I recently went into a science exposition and inside there was a scale. On that scale, my weight was corresponding to a specific animal. And my animal was the North American black bear. Actually, I was much heavier than the average North American black bear. So I thought, okay, Alan, there is an issue here, and not with the scale, with myself. I have a family, I have responsibilities, and if I can avoid being sick, this is really my responsibility to do that. I need to be healthy. Especially because, based on what my wife says, I snore too much, and also I go into sleep apnea, and this is a big issue. So I decided to sit down with myself and to take a knee. This is an exercise we do into an emergency situation, and this is an emergency situation for me. I decided to ask myself very fundamental questions about me, my life, what I did in the past, what was my mistakes, how I reacted, what was my thought process, my weaknesses, my strength. It was a very difficult exercise to do, very unpleasant sometimes, but also some kind of, I would say, therapeutic. And the best example I could give to illustrate what I'm saying is the TV show Alone, where you have 10 survival experts that are completely alone into the wild, and they have to stay the longest. And the last man standing is winning. So even though they are survival experts, when they are alone, they can really go nuts because they are alone with themselves. And basically, this is really difficult to deal with ourselves. That's why you can see a lot of people do their best to stay busy all the time and to keep their mind busy all the time. So I came to the conclusion I am a field guy and I am not cut to stay inside an office. So I thought about the most rewarding career I could think of, and this is Paramedic Firefighter. I can really see myself. I've got a very clear picture of me in this position, and 2018 will be a very rewarding an exciting and challenging year for me. That's going to be tough, but very enjoyable. And I am here in front of the camera because I need to be accountable by recording what I do during this process. I will put myself in such a situation that I will have no choice but to grow stronger and to become a much stronger version of myself. So how am I going to do that? I need to focus on 3 things: my career, my weight loss, and also my physical strength. I will need to become a paramedic first and then go into the firefighter school. In the meantime, I will lose my weight, and I gave myself a timeline of 90 days. 90 days is just arbitrary because I could see that on the internet, the famous 90 days challenge, how much weight I could lose. So basically, after 60 days, I will already be in my long-term routine. And I will start then at that moment what I would say a dynamic diet. And along the way, I will expose myself to cold and doing breathing exercises using the Wim Hof method. As for the physical, I will just start with a walk every day and then increase gradually, maybe a run later on, but not right now. I'm too heavy and I will just destroy my knees. I will do yoga, stretching, bioenergetics, and some calisthenics. It's needless to say that I will not be able to succeed without you. You can watch, like and subscribe to my Black Bear Challenge. Share the video if you like. You can also visit my website, letsuit.com. I started it with my wife and a friend of mine. On this day it's still under construction and it will need to gain momentum very quickly. We strongly believe in the products we display and we really hope you're going to enjoy the selections of the Caveman, Takeman and my sister's closet. At some point I will also start a fundraising campaign. I will give an update on that. Thank you so much for watching this very long video. I am very excited to start this challenge. I'm done.